What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate all of you who support this channel. Today I was able to go see this new movie called Studio 666 starring the Foo Fighters. This movie was directed by B.J. McDonnell and it was written by Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. And all the members of the Foo Fighters were obviously in this movie as well. And this is honestly a really good movie. It was a great time. If you're a fan of horror, rock and roll, or gory movies, or demonic possessed movies, you are going to absolutely love this movie. If you're not really into stuff like that, then well, you might want to skip it because there is a heavy amount of gore in it. But I loved it. There were so many funny moments during this movie, and a lot of it came from different members of the Foo Fighters. Well, you know, there's some people who know how to act even if they're not actors, and then there's people who don't really know what to do when it comes to certain acting moments, and one of the Foo Fighters members had us dying. Anytime there was something scary on the screen, anytime that something weird happened or somebody was mean, Pat was just such a funny presence in this movie. I really couldn't stop laughing anytime he was on the screen. So yeah, overall, the plot of this movie is basically the Foo Fighters need to come out with a new album, and they are not really sure what to do. So they end up going to this Encino mansion and end up staying there. Now, what happens there, I'm not going to divulge because this is going to be a spoiler-free review, but just know there's a lot of antics that happen and there's a lot of weird stuff that happens in this movie, and overall you will have a good time, as I said, if you are a fan of this kind of genre of movie. It was pretty obvious that the movie was self-aware, which made me love it even more, but the fact that this movie was so good, I was going into it thinking, you know, I don't know, this might not be that great because of the way how the previews looked. But I was pleasantly surprised because I actually did love the movie. I also love the way how they shot various things in the movie, and I love how the music was in the movie because I'm a big music head. And again, if you are into rock and roll or just music in general, then you will appreciate this movie even more. The music that was in the movie and the overall tone behind what was going on, you know, just creating an album or creating a specific song and doing certain things in this movie were just so well done, and the acting was pretty funny and on point, and just the story meshed very well, even though again it was very self-aware. But overall, I love the story. I love everything behind it. I love the direction that they went with it. So again, please, if you are a fan of genres of stuff like this, definitely go see this movie. You will not be disappointed. And thanks for sticking around for that review. I know it wasn't that long, but I didn't really know what else to really say about it because there's just so many good things about it. And there's also some negatives about the movie. There were some times where the dialogue wasn't really there, it didn't really match up with everything that was going on, and it was a little bit slow, but overall, I love the movie. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you can get a notification anytime there's a new video on the channel. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. Until the next one.